So that tells you that MMM is good. So we go ahead. What is MMM? Triple M. This three-letter MMM stands for Mavrodi Mondial Movement. Mavrodi is the name of the Russian, is the name of the person that came up with this concept. His full name is Sergei Mavrodi. Mondial means large. Mondial means worldwide. That tells us that MMM is not only in Nigeria. MMM is virtually in 200 countries so far. So it is not a Nigerian program. All the participants virtually everywhere in the world are into this program. Then when we talk of movements, we are talking about a group of people who come together to share a certain ideology. That is MMM. A group of people who come together to share ideology is known as movements. So in MMM, what is the ideology that we share? The ideology that we share in MMM is just, we are trying to, because this program is a program for an ordinary man. It is not a program for the rich. We don't want the rich people to come and spoil the program. This is a program for the poor. This is a program for those people who find it very difficult to execute their financial projects. The sole aim of this program is to help us to become financially free. MMM is a global community of financial and donation exchange. This is a community that helps one another. It's a community of ordinary people selflessly helping each other. It is a social network that connects the one who wants to get help and the one who wants to give help. So MMM is not a company. Don't tell people that it's a company. It is not an investment program. It is not a bank. It is not a business. MMM is just a community of you and me. The participants make up this community. It's a community of comprising you and me coming together to help one another. So we are a community that is established on the principle of power of giving. MMM is just all about power of giving. If you know how giving works, because if you are giving somebody something, you do not expect something in return. You remember that we are doing donation. We are using our spare to donate to people who may ordinarily need our help. And in 30 days or afterwards, we can ask to get our own help. It is a platform that connects us for us to help one another. So if you understand how giving, power of giving, how it works, when you give somebody something, you do not expect something in return. That is giving. When you donate money in the church, you don't go back and tell the pastor that you need a donation. When you're going out and you saw a beggar, you decide to donate your spare. Let's say you have 1,000 within you, and you decide to dip your hands in your pocket and bring out 1,000 and donate or give to the beggar. You gave it that mindset that you used, you gave that beggar. You don't look back. You have actually helped that person. People are committing suicide because there is no hope. Governments are not helping us. So, but this is a program that has come to touch one's life. It is a program that has come to touch your life in a positive way. If you are this kind of person, you've been suffering to feed your family. This program, if you're into this community, I assure you that within 30 months, you will be the ones to testify how good this program is. This program has made a lot of people who couldn't feed themselves to feed themselves now. So if you go to the website and see what people are talking about this program, you will agree with me how this program has actually touched a lot of lives. So then a lot of them were heading on sort of cash in Russia. So it's going to happen very soon in Nigeria. So this is the history of the man that came up with this concept. He's a Russian by birth. His name is Sergei Mavrogy. He was born in 1955. He is a mathematician and as well as a programmer. And that is why you see this platform is so strong. This platform is so good that we don't experience issues. This program, the community is being programmed all the way from Russia. MMM became a joint stock cooperative society in 1989 when it started. Then in 1994 it became a joint stock company. They were dealing in shares in. Then this man became a deputy Russian parliament. Also, and at a point he was arrested in 2003. He was jailed in 2007. If you go to internet, you see people are calling him scammers. They say he does this, they say he did this, he did that. This man is even government in Russia, they might saw him as a threat because this is trying to help the common man. He's trying to help the common man. He doesn't want the government to deceive the people again. Because back then in Russia, government were actually deceiving people. A lot of people were suffering and all that. So through this program, a lot of people became financially free. They jailed him at the point he came out. They accused him of so many things. They even said that members were not paying tax and all that. So at a point, he was released and all that. So I want to tell you that if you go to internet, you will see that people are saying it's a scam. It's not a scam. This program is not a scam. Because if you are in this program, you will be able to, even if somebody says it's a scam, you should be able to know what. Except any person that calls this program that is a scam, that person doesn't know what this program is all about. Because one, it is not an investment program. We don't tell people MMM is an investment, so nobody is investing money. Money is not invested in MMM, rather money is donated. We donate our spare money to one another. So it is not an investment program. So in 2011, MMM was reformed. Then we started transferring money from one person to the other, from one bank to the other. So even if government comes to pay, like they did then, there's no central place that you can, because we don't have a physical office, because MMM is just a community. We don't need to register it, because it's not an entity. So even if they start threatening us, they can't do anything, because this program has come to stay in this country, and no person can stop it. Our goal is to create a fair financial system. You will agree with me that the financial system is so unfair and unjust. That is actually why this program that is why he established this program. The financial system is so unfair. And that is why you see the rich keeps on becoming richer, while the poor keep on becoming poorer. It is because of the financial system. It's so fair to some people. It is not fair to some other people. Why? Why is it not fair to everybody? Because everybody is supposed to be equal. Constitutionally, they told us that we are equal, but in real life, we are not equal. The gap between the rich and the poor keeps on widening. So this program has come to close that gap, actually. You will agree with me because I know what I'm talking. I know a lot of people that this program has made them millionaire. People who have not touched, who have not been, let me just say maybe 100,000 or 200,000 have been there. So far, within this short period, they've become millionaires through this program. So this is a program that has actually come to help a lot of people. And to correct this anomaly, the unfair and unjust financial system which is being in existence. With this program, you don't need to go to bank to look for a loan. You don't need to go to bank to look for a loan to execute your projects. You don't even need to stress yourself. You don't need to bother yourself. You don't need to suffer for you to eat if you are in this program. What you need, you have actually help someone. When you need help, someone else will help you without stress, without struggle. So you don't need to bother yourself going to the bank, and you know how banking said, if you even go, they will not give you loan. They prefer to give the rich. Meanwhile, your little money is there. They use that your little money to give to other people and charge them interest. Charge them between 20 to 25% interest. Meanwhile, they don't give you interest. Instead of your money to increase, your money keeps on declining. That is the unfair financial system that we find ourselves. And that is what this program has come to correct. How MMM works? MMM is a community of people providing each other financial help on the principle of gratuitousness, reciprocity, and benevolence. So these three words are just talking about being fair when you're helping someone. You know, when we have, like I said, we should have at the back of our minds that we are donating to people, that we are helping one another. And when you help someone, you do not need something in return. Yes, we are getting 30%, but it's not all about the 30%, like I said. It's all about you touching someone's life today. It's all about you putting smiles on the faces of people. It's all about you helping that person who could ordinarily not feed themselves to be able to feed themselves. It's all about that. It's not all about the 80% anymore. So this is a personal office. When you register, each person has a personal office. It's just like you have a shop or you are working in a company. Every day you go to work. If you're working in a company or if you have a shop, you visit your shop. But this one, the only difference is this is not a physical office, this is an online office. So when you register, you have your email and your password. You log in to access your personal office. You declare willingness to help someone, you will be on queue. But the moment you have declared that willingness to help someone, you should be expecting your order. Your money should be available. That is why you ask people to use their spare. Don't go and borrow money because you want to help someone. It's not done. You don't borrow money to help someone. You don't borrow loan to help someone. Use your spare to participate. That money that is in the bank that is not yielding you any interest. That money that you put in the drawer that is not giving you anything. Use it to help someone today. Instead, there's someone else will help you with additional 30%. So this is just like your personal office. Provide help and get help. These are the two buttons that we are in. The two terms that we can easily see in our personal offices. Provide help, donation, when you want to donate to someone. That is the button you go to. When you want to get help as a withdrawer, after you must have helped someone. Because you cannot get help unless you have helped someone in the system. This is the button that you go to when you want to make withdrawal, when you want to get help. So when we look at this, use when you are donating money, providing help. It is the starting point, it gives birth to the reward. You know, your reward comes after you must have helped someone. When you want to get help, that is when your reward comes. Let's say you help someone with 100,000 today. In 30 days, someone else is going to help you with 130,000. That is your rewarding points. And we use PH and GH. PH means provide help and GH means get help. If we look at this 30% mathematical approach, look at this, provide help, PHQ. These people now, they've declared willingness to help in the community, and this, their order is 100 naira. And this will be on queue, waiting to be dispatched, waiting the day dispatcher will give them the people that they will donate to. When we look at this, 20 times 100, these are 20 people. They declare willingness to help with 100 naira. So what do you have in the queue? You have, that's 2,000 in the queue. Then in 30 days, this 100,000 must have grown to 130, and now they want to get help. It will not be enough for all of them to get help. Look at this 130, get help, 130. If you calculate that, it gives you 100 and, yeah, the balance will be 1,950. That will make it up. So how do these other people? If you look at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 people could only get their own help, 130. So 1,950. How will these other people, 5 people, get their own help? They will get their own help through these people. You've come into the system. At the end of 30 days, you've gotten your help. You need to come back to the system to provide help. When you come in to provide help, these other people will get their own help. Of the macro is done every Tuesdays and Thursdays, and that is why when you check your macro on Monday, what it will be on Tuesday will not be the same thing it was on Monday. When you check it on Thursday, it will not be the same thing it was on Tuesday. So every Tuesdays and Thursdays, your macro is being added, is being grown. Each lecture, every PH in MMM, confirmed or unconfirmed, is frozen for 14 days. So once you declare willingness to help in the community, your order or your macro is frozen for 14 days. Within this period, you will not be able to get help because the money is still with you. Once you declare that willingness to help someone, when you go to your macro, you will see it on red. Red means unconfirmed. But within, from day 1 to 14th day, it will be frozen. Despite your order may come out within this period and you donate it. And once you donate it, you will see it will change to blue. Blue means frozen. So, but if the money is still with you, it will be red, unconfirmed. But the moment you have donated it, within these 14 days, it will be blue, it will be frozen. And after 14 days, it will drop. So after 14 days, you can ask to get help. Then, if actually the money is with you and 14 days date release date has passed, frozen period has passed, and the money is still with you, it's still growing. Despite it's in your pocket, this is the only program that I've seen your money will be in your bank or in your pocket and it grows. And the moment you donated that money, even if it's 20th day or 25th day or 30th day, the moment you donated your money, your macro drops immediately with all the reward available. And at that point in time, you can ask to get help. Where does 30% come from? There is no interest in MMM. You don't use the word interest because it's not a company. It's only business or companies that can use that word interest. By the time you start using interest, that means you're taking this community to be an investment or a business entity, which is not. So this is just a community. So we use the word reward. You are being rewarded 30% because you have actually come to the system to help someone and to help to develop the system. Macro is an index of your tributes to the development of the community. This growth rate of macro can be adjusted, it can be increased, it can be stopped, it can be reduced. It all depends on the programmer. It all depends on the programmer. The programmer can decide to increase it, can decide to stop it, can decide to reduce it. MMM's 30% earning cycle. PHU. Once you declare willingness to help someone, your PH will be on Q. Your provide help will be on Q. That is where you are practicing evil. Like we said, MMM is all and it's the power of evil. We are practicing evil. So once you declare that within the day you be matched. The only thing you owe is for you to log in the system in the morning or in the night in order for you to know, because if your order doesn't come in the morning, it might come in the evening. So this is the queue. You declare willingness to help someone. This is GH. In 30 days, you try to get help. When you get help, that is where your reward is coming from. For the fact that you help someone, in 30 days, someone is going to help you with a reward. So if we would all claim, because a lot of people sometimes it's not easy to, when you tell them 30% where it's coming from, it's not always easy for them to understand. 30%, we are the one paying ourselves. There is no company, we don't do business. Remember, it's not an entity that you can say it's doing business and it's paying. So we are the one paying ourselves. So it's like that. So in MMM, if everybody trying to get help at the same time, it will kill the system. Likewise, if everybody wants to withdraw in the banks at the same time, it will kill banking sector. So it's the same thing. So it's just crowdfunding. Even the same banks which are against MMM, they use the same crowdfunding. If we were to withdraw all our money from the banks on the same day, will they afford to pay us all? They won't. They can't pay us all. Money rotates when others withdraw, others must deposit. Banks' insurance schemes are all based on crowdfunding. Money must rotate. All the money you deposit into banks and insurance schemes is used to pay others when they want to withdraw. Ours is to PH and DH regularly to refer new members. Refer new members, though it's optional, because MMM is not a multi-level marketing program. It's not a program where if you don't refer, you do not earn. If you don't want to refer any person, you earn your 30%. You provide them and earn your 30%. But if you want additional reward, when you refer someone, you will be rewarded with 10%. But it's optional. Benefits of participants. These are some of the benefits for you. If you are a member, you're coming on. This is just the registration code. It's one of the benefits. You as a participant that you're coming into the system, when you provide help, there is a certain limit that if you provide help, you will be rewarded. You will be rewarded with $20 when you donate from $17,000 to $159,890. I believe due to dollar exchange it fluctuates sometimes. Sometimes it can be 18,000, 19, 20, can come down due to dollar exchange. From 160,000 to $1,098,890, you will be rewarded with $50. You will be rewarded with $400 when you provide them from $1,099,000 and above. Then this is another benefit that you can get. If you refer someone, you will earn 10% referral bonus. Though we said it is optional for you to refer someone, but you can refer someone and earn 10%, because most times most of us refer people. People see maybe what we buy and they like it, they ask you, where did you get this and all that. You refer the person, and you're not being paid for the other time. You were not being paid. But this program, you refer, just come to someone, refer someone. The system pays you 10%. And it's not even one-off. For the fact that that person keeps on providing help, as long as the person keeps on providing help, you keep on getting 10%. For the fact that you've helped someone and you've gotten help, when you're coming again to help someone again, your GH has to be taken into consideration. So the person you refer, let's say Madam referred Oga. Madam, you came in, Oga came in with 100,000. You earn 10% of 100,000, which is 10,000. In 30 days, Oga will now want to get help of, let's say 130, because his mark has grown to 130, and he wants to get help of 130. He got himself of 130, and he wants to come again to provide help of, let's say 100,000. You that refer him, you will not get 10,000 for that 100,000 because of the GH. So what you are going to get is initial 100,000 that you came with minus 130,000 that you got there. That gives you minus 30,000. Plus the new money that he came again with, which is 100,000. Minus 30,000 plus 100,000 gives you 70,000. And when you multiply 70,000 by 10%, it gives you 7,000. So what you are entitled to get is 7,000 because of the help that you have gotten. MMM rules. These are the rules. If you are in this community, you need to adhere to these rules. Very, very important. Do not have multiple accounts. Don't have multiple accounts. It's not it's a crime for you to have multiple accounts in MMM. If you have multiple accounts, and you'll find out, because this thing, like I told you, this system is being controlled from Russia. So once and it's programmed. So once you have two accounts, the system will dictate. You can use either your laptop or your iPad or whatever tool that you have to register people, as many people as possible. But what is not allowed is for you to start accessing the personal offices from your own tool. Because they will see it in the system that, because each, if you register people, once you register, because this is IP sensitive, then if your calls, they will block you. Rule number 3, do not delay in paying for your order. Don't delay in paying for your order. Every order comes with 48 hours, except on Saturday, on Friday rather, that because of weekends, because of those people who do not have internet, they consider and they increase the day and an additional 48 hours. So on Friday, if your orders are coming out I think 96 hours, some 72 hours, that is just to accommodate those people. But every order has 48 hours, and within this stipulated 48 hours, you are expected to donate your money to the person, which if you fail to do, your account will be locked. Do not edit your bank details. Don't edit your bank details. It's very, very important, but once you've registered and you've added your bank details, you don't edit. Don't delete. Once you do, the account will be placed on moratorium. Rule number 5, do not click on the I refuse to make payments. I don't see a reason, if you are really participating with your spare, that your order will come and you say you don't want to donate. It's only when the money is not there. That is when you can, or maybe you wanted to borrow money and all that. Do not make deposits and fail to attach proof of payment. Whenever you make your deposit, please try as much as possible to attach your proof of payment. It's very important. Even if you have paid someone and you couldn't, within the stipulated time, you couldn't upload the bill, you will still be blocked. But the only thing now is that you start calling the person to refund the money, which the person, if it's somebody that is honest, because what we preach in this community is all about being honest and fairness. So it's very important when you upload your POP, which if you fail to do, you'll be blocked. Do not allow your family member to engage more than you. Don't allow your family member to engage more than you. If they want to provide help more than you, let them use your personal office. Always remember to write letter of happiness. It's very important that whenever you've gotten help, whenever someone donated to you, you have 3 days to write this letter of happiness, which if you fail to do, your account will be blocked too. Risk. In life, there is full of risk. I tell people that life is full of risk. You don't, because there is risk in this, you say you will not do it. For you to succeed in life, you must take a risk. Yes. If you ask me, the rich men, if they ask them how they came to that their position, they will agree with me that they took risk. So there is no life. For the fact that you are alive, you need to take risk for you to succeed. If you don't take risk, Don't go and borrow money from somebody that you want to help somebody. You don't borrow money to give. If you understand that you are giving, that you are helping someone, you don't borrow money to help someone. However, for many years of operation, we have proven the system to be reliable. The system has been reliable. We've seen it since 2011 that this program started. It's been reliable. It's been paying. It's been paying us. So many people have become financially free through this. And everyone has implemented various mechanisms to make donation exchange process more stable and beneficial. It's a good program which has helped a lot of us who have been into the system. Mechanism for security and stability. If you have provided help and you may not get help, this is what, because a lot of people want to get help. Just like banks, if a lot of people, everybody's come to the bank and say they want to withdraw their money, the banking system will collapse. So if every person that is a member of MMM Nigeria says, just log in, I want to get help, the system will collapse. So that is only when you have helped someone and you may not get help. If the system is being placed on pause mode is a period if the outflows is more than, if the GH is more than, the people that want to get help is more than the people that want to provide help. They place the system on pause mode. So if we panic and you see people who want to withdraw their, want to get help, and if everybody want to get help, the system will collapse. They place it on pause mode. And this pause mode, they place it, they stop old manholes, stopped growing. The new ones, people that are coming into the system, and the new people that are providing help are the ones to grow. So as they are coming in, as people are providing help, it will be used to be settling around. Then at a point, if the pause mode didn't work, if it doesn't work, you have to restart the system. So if we look at this, we are still providing help is more than get help. There is no pause mode. Pause mode is inactive help. Then here we can see that get help is bigger than provide help. That is when pause mode is active. Taking part in the community is a personal decision. Coming into the system is a personal decision. Let no one force you. Let no one, if you talk to someone, what I do is if I talk to you, I share the opportunity to someone, I allow the person to make his or her decision. Don't force people to join MMM. Let people join MMM through their free will. There is no legal obligations and agreements, no guarantees and promises in MMM. There is no guarantee because we are helping ourselves. There is no guarantee, there is no obligation, there is no agreements in MMM. I don't know if you heard what happened, was it 3 days ago, that Securities and Exchange Commission, because they did not understand how MMM works, they went ahead and published what, and we had to go and counter them, because one, they saw this program that is an investment, which MMM is not an investment program, that's one. And they saw this program as a Ponzi scheme. This program is not a Ponzi scheme. A Ponzi scheme is a kind of scheme that you promise people. Just like I said, there is no promise here. We don't promise anybody anything. There is no guarantee, nobody is guaranteeing you that come and do this, you will get this. No. If you're coming into the system, it is on your own free will. Nobody should force you. Go log in, read the warnings, the risks, everything is there so that if you are participating, you are on your own. Nobody should say it. So it is better to work with a little money than to do it sincerely than to use big money and maybe your mind is not settled. So it's better, you know, whatever you use your free mind to do, it doesn't matter what happens. So that's why they say we should use our spare to help people and do it with all our hearts. Regularly give and ask help. When you have come into the system and you have helped someone, in 30 days, get help, get your own help. You'll be the one to testify. Don't leave your mouth to grow astronomically large, 2, 3, 4, 5 months before you can get help. Because we keep on saying that MMM is not an investment. Because once you started leaving your mouth, That means we have turned the system to become an investment program, which is not. Tell people more about and invite to the community. As it has been mentioned earlier, the work of the community wholly and fully depends on the activity and actions of the participants. So for this community to grow, to move, to be here for 10, 15 years, it all depends on us. Activity and actions of this participant. Remember, we work in a stable way if each participant invites at least one new member per month. We need to be positive because we want MMM to bring happiness to people. That's all about this program. Trying to touch someone's life, trying to bring that happiness to someone who has been in one problem or the other. Community building. We involve in community building. We do offline events just like I'm doing virtually in all the countries, all the states, trying to tell people more about this program and trying to invite more people into the system. We do charity events. We visit charity homes and all that to help people. Then we provide budgets to give you the chance to build a great team of your family. Is MMM not a scam? MMM is not a scam. Just like we say, when you are in the system, you should be able to know if it is a scam or not. For those of us who have been in the system, we've helped someone and we've gotten them and it has touched our life. So we can say it's not a scam. So if someone tells you that MMM is a scam, you should be able to know what you will tell the person that it is not a scam. Is it legal? MMM is not a company like we say. It is not a bank, it's not a business, it's not a multi-level marketing program. There is no law anywhere in the world that says we shouldn't help people with our money. There is no law anywhere. I've not seen that law that says we should not help with our spare money, because that's exactly what we are doing. We are helping one another with our spare. Is it a Ponzi scheme? MMM is not a Ponzi scheme. There is no guarantee, there is no promise. Ponzi scheme is a kind of scheme that they tell you, do this, you get 300% and all that. MMM is not like that. How can I be sure that I will not lose my money? You'll be sure when you start with it as minimum as low as 1,000, because 1,000 is the minimum amount that you can provide them with. So when you do that in 30 days, you should have up to 1,000. And when you ask to get help and 1,000 is being transferred to your bank account, you should really want to tell if it is scam or not, or if you have lost your money. MMM is not a pyramid. A pyramid is a kind of program that only one person on the top benefits. This program is not like that. This program, when you come in, you help someone earn your 30%. So there is no one person on the top that earns everything. All the information about them is clearly stated on this website, along with the warning about the risk. Be open and honest. We have to be open and honest to the people that we are inviting. The MMM community is developed by each participant. Our activity, kindness, and creativity determines how comfortable and safe the community will be. So all our actions and what we are supposed to do is what will help us in this community. That's what will help this community to grow. That's what will make it to last. And our actions will make it to collapse tomorrow. So we all need to put all our hands on them to see that this program continue to move forward and continue to touch lives. So these are the South African countries that this program has been in. And in Nigeria, it started on 17th of November 2015. And as of 3 days or 4 days ago, the numbers of participants rose to 509,021 members as at 3 days ago. And I believe after today, might be up to 600 or 700,000. So we are moving very soon. I think before this month runs out, we will hit 1 million plus. So it's a good program which has touched a lot of lives.
naira into a program that you don't know. When you talk about scam, and a lot of things going on in this country, why do you want me to believe that it's not a scam? I know I'm allowed to have multiple accounts. Now if I have my salary account and I have my business account, they are separate from each other. Then I want to use one of them, and somewhere they now look at the system and see me operating another bank. Is that a problem? The banks are also against the MMA. Okay. You said they are against this MMA. So why?
Yes, I said they are against MMA. One is because, banks, ordinarily they are not supposed to be against, because we make use of banks and they charge us. They charge us all the charges. If you transfer money from one person to the other, they will charge you. Ordinarily they are not supposed to, but they are. Because I think they are looking at that money is moving away, and people, a lot of members, when you go to bank to go loan, that's where they make their money. Now, you become a member, you provide help and help, someone will help you. You don't need to go to bank again. So ordinarily it's affecting them somehow. Although we are still few, we don't even hit millions. So ordinarily it's affecting them. Because those people who could come to the bank to collect loan and for them to charge interest, they are no more going to the bank. Talked about the ordinary person. Like I said, the program is for ordinary person. How does the poor person out there can, since I said the minimum is 1,000. Yes, this program is meant for the ordinary man. Just like I said, you have to take it. Even the person that you don't have the 1,000. You don't have the 1,000. You can come into the city. Someone can get 1,000 somewhere. And just come to help someone. I'm not saying the person should go, but somebody should have, that poor person should be able to get to 1,000. That's the minimum. So if that person helps someone with 1,000, in 30 days, the person will get help 1,000 now. So every person, this program is not really for the rich, those people that will bring millions of naira. And before you know it, will get help of millions. So it's just those small money that people are coming in with, and at the end of the month, you see that person ordinarily that will not feed. You see the person feeding at the end of the day, once the person becomes a member of this community. 1,000 is so small that even the ordinary poor person can get it.
I was here last week. Yes. And the question was like, you say family members. You say, like, for instance, now if I register, can I also register my in-laws? Because they have the same business as my wife, for instance. My wife has not changed her name. I changed my name, but we're married by the law and the system. So now, if she register under me, can my family members also register under her? And in my own case, I can bring in my own siblings. Okay? Can my own siblings also register under me with the same surname?
Let me tell you the main reason. The main reason has to do with what Daddy just asked now. That how can the system help poor masses? A poor man that doesn't have 1,000 naira. So if one person, if somebody that doesn't have 1,000 naira struggle to get 1,000 naira, now tell you about the opportunity. You understand? The system is to help the masses. We now tell you about the opportunity. When you now register, instead of you to now pillage for the person to benefit what he has done to you, because he has helped you for telling you, you now register your wife under you now pillage under you. So you and your wife are now the one sharing the percentage. How will the person benefit? Your wife can register under you, but what you are pillaging, your wife must not pillage more than what
No, she cannot pay more than you. No.
That is it. Your family member, if they want to do more than what you do, they do it in your own in your own office, or you upgrade your own. Also to the level of what they want.
I can register my family members.
You you can register them.
As long as they don't pay more than
must
me.
not be as long as they don't pay more than you.
Yes.
And they must not share bank account with you.
No, not have their own
They
life.
must not share
My
bank account
siblings.
with you. Yes.